All right, everybody, I bought 12 video game consoles this weekend, completely untested, all the risk. Let's see if there's any reward. Let's see, some of these are in not so great condition. So let's see if they work and if we have any profit to be made.
Countdown on the clock again. Feel like I'm playing in a game that I can never win. Time is running out, I know I gotta make a choice. So many whispers in my ear that I can't hear my voice.
All right, we're gonna test our first console of this video. This is one of the first Nintendo Wii's. This is the only one out of the lot that I was told actually worked. We did pick this one up separate than the others. So one of my favorite things to do anytime we start testing consoles is I love to see if they turn on. This one powers on. Let's see if we get video. Uh-oh, looks like this one might work. That's exciting. And then now, let's see if there's a disc. Ah, no disc. Ah, bummer. All right, let's see if the nunchuck we have, or excuse me, the Wii remote we have works. Looks like that's a negative. All right, a quick battery change, and we have power to the controller. I saw earlier it was working. Let me back up so the sensor can see it. Perfect. So now let's test out a game. This is another one of our flea market pickups. Boom, it reads the disc. Let's see if it'll start it. Oh, I gotta have a nunchuck for this one, okay. And nunchuck. Here we go. Boom. This was also in our pickups. Excellent. All right, so that's one console that works. Let's try out another one. All right, here we go. Wii console number 2. Let's see if it powers on. Oh, it's making a weird noise. Oh, it powers on. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see if it's got a game in it. Ah, no. No game. That's all right. Now let's sync our Wii remote. Let's try out our game. Oh, very nice. Very nice. So far, guys, we are 2 for 2 on our consoles. Oh, I dropped the nunchuck. Excellent. All right, let's see if the third Wii console works. All right, guys, Wii number 3. Let's see what we got. Oh, powering on. Very nice. See if there's a game in it. Yes, I love it when there's a game in there. All right, we have Monopoly on the Wii. And it is in excellent condition. Not an overly valuable game, but we will test the console with the disc that came in it. Let's sync up our Wii remotes. Excellent. 3 for 3 on the Wii's. Very nice. All right, let's come back for number 4. All right, Wii number 4. Let's give it a go. Power's on. Very nice, guys. That's 4 Wiis. 4 for 4. Up. No game. That's okay. So 1 out of the 3 had a game in it. Let's sync up our Wii remote. Since we picked up Monopoly out of one of our other Wiis, we're going to test it out with this. Not reading the disc. Maybe this one's no good. Let's try out one more disc. Uh-oh. We might have spoke too soon. All right, so this one doesn't read disc. So 3 out of the 4 Wiis were in working condition. They read disc. We tested them. That is okay. Not a bad pickup on the Wiis. Now, this past weekend when I picked up all these consoles, one Wii came complete with nunchucks, various attachments. Yeah, that one was $30. It came with a stand, came with everything. So that is the most we paid for one. That was the first Wii that we tested. That one will definitely turn around, resell, and we'll make at minimum $50 on the console. We might bundle it with another game or two and maybe try to get 75, 80 bucks for it. The other two and this particular Wii all were $8 each. Now, we have a good friend of ours. You guys have seen us make deals in the past. He bought out a bunch of storage units and he picked up a lot of consoles and said, hey, I haven't had time to test these. If you want to take the risk, they're yours. And he actually only charged me $8 a piece for them. But because he's been so good to me in the past and he's given me such a great deal, I actually paid him $10 a piece for them. So we have $10 in 3 Wiis, $30 in 1 Wii. And I think we might be able to take one of these Wiis and resell it for enough to cover the entire lot. So now let's try out the PlayStations. All right, we have 3 PlayStation 1 consoles. They are all extremely dirty, very stained up. Looks like they've seen their better days. I have not opened them yet. Well, one of them opens itself. So there's that. But let's see if it powers on. That's a good sign. Oh my gosh, I love that sound. Oh my goodness, that means there's no disc in there. Oh wait, there is a disc in there. Oh man, look at there. Dance Dance Revolution. Good shape, but since it didn't read the disc immediately, I wonder if that means that there's a little bit of damage in here. Ooh, didn't want to close. Let's see if it'll read it. All right, this PS1 is not reading the discs. Let's try another disc. Let's try Metal Gear Solid. This is a sticky button right here. Nope, looks like it's not reading the discs. All right, so this one does not read discs. This one is no good. But the controller port works. Let's come back with another PlayStation. All right, PS1 number 2, console number 2 in our lot. We had 3 of these total. This one is plugged up. This one has a red skid mark across the top. Let's see if it works. That's a good sign. All right, controller works. There is no disc inside. This one does look like it's in better shape. Now, since we got a copy of Dance Dance Revolution out of our first console, let's see if it'll read. Oh, there we go. This one reads. Excellent. So the second PlayStation out of our console lot, it works. Now let's move on to the third one. All right, our third PlayStation 1 is in arguably the worst shape out of all of them. This one, the open the disk drive button is depressed. It will not come out. The AV port looks a little bent. It's extremely dirty inside, and I'm gonna pick this up. There is so much dirt in the controller port that I don't even want to put my controller in it. But let's see if it turns on. Now we know it did not have a disc in it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Now the optical drive moved, the disc, the spinner rotated, so we know that it is somewhat working. The AV port looks like it's in such bad condition that, like, I'm sure there's nothing coming through there. Who knows, it might have dirt in it. I'm actually not going to do anything else with it. This one is going straight into the pile of broken consoles. So 2 broken PS1s, 1 working PS1. Not terrible. Now, let's see what the Xbox 360 has for us. All right, we've got the Xbox 360 Slim hooked up. We found a controller with a kind of a janky thumbstick, but we've got the USB, so hopefully this should be pretty simple. We did have to kind of makeshift a power supply. I did not have a power supply that came with this one, and I could not find, you know, the Xbox 360 has a brick and then the actual cord that connects to it. We did use that. Let's see if this works. This thing is in awful condition. It is so incredibly dirty. This is one of the dirtier consoles I think I've ever picked up. Let's see if it works. That is possible that our power supply is no good. So let me try another one. All right, power supply attempt number 2. All right, let's try one more just to be safe. I have an Xbox 360 Slim upstairs in my bedroom. I'm gonna grab that power supply and come right back. All right, attempt number 3. This is a brand new Xbox 360 Slim power supply. Let's see what happens. Yep, I had a feeling. That power supply that I pulled out looked rougher than this particular console. So it powers up. We do not have the red ring of death. That is good. All right, let's see what, if we have a disc in here. Oh, no disc. But let's go, let's see what Carolina Boy has for us. Console, that's fine. All right. We picked this up this weekend at our series of sales, WWE 2014. Let's see if it works. The game popping up. Oh, there it is. Looks like it works. This console is going to need some cleaning and a power supply. But it looks like we have a working Xbox 360. Now, let's try out the Xbox One. All right, here goes the Xbox One. I was very excited about this, picking this up in the lot. I don't own the white one. Immediately, I don't know if you can hear it, this one's making a weird noise. So let's see if it powers on. Nope, nope, which means there's no way to tell if there's a disc in there. This is the exact power supply from my personal Xbox One. So it looks like we're not getting anything out of this one. Sounds like the power supply in it is bad. It's making a weird chirping noise. So yeah, there's that. All right, now we have the handhelds. All right, guys. Part of our pickups this weekend was a PSP. You can see my ugly mug in there. PSP 2000. It did not come with the back plate or the battery, but everything looks to be in pretty good condition. I did open it up. No memory card, and unfortunately, no disk drive. Now, the past few PSPs I picked up, the optical drive didn't work. So, we're gonna start by powering this thing on. That's not a good sign, nothing popped up there. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to get my ugly mug out of the reflection. God, what a beautiful sound. All right, it seems to be working pretty good. I don't even know what today is. We'll go with that. We'll say 2009. Let's go. All right, now let's put a memory card in there. See if it reads it. Yep, read the memory card. Excellent. All right, let's see if it'll read our disc. We're going to put in God of War, Chains of Olympus. Oh, it read the disc. Says it wants to do an update. All right, let's go. God, I love the sound of the PSP. There we go. God of War works. So we have ourselves a working PSP 2000. I do have extra batteries. I do have extra back pieces for this one. So we can complete this and we'll have us a PSP 2001. Now this one will not be resold. This one will go in my personal collection because I was missing a 2000. I have multiple 1000s and multiple 3000s. So excellent. All right, next up now, on our consoles, we picked up a very, in my opinion, a Sega Game Gear in very good condition. There are some light scratches on the screen. The buttons all seem to be in good working order. It is missing the little back piece right here. It looks like something was stuck to it and they peeled it off, but the battery housings look great. No corrosion in there. These are in really great condition, and it did come with a game. Actually came with a game and a case, and we've never played Stargate on Game Gear. So let's put some batteries in here and see if it works. All right, the batteries are in. Let's see if it powers on. That's not good. Powers on for just a split second and cuts right back off. Bummer, bummer. Let's make sure our batteries are put in correctly. All that looks good. Nope. Looks like our Game Gear, albeit in good looking condition, is not in working order. So now let's try our Game Boy Pocket. All right, our last console for this particular console lot is a Game Boy Pocket Silver. Again, in really, really good condition. Again, no corrosion on the battery ports. Everything looks to be in good working order. It did come with a game. And came with a game called Joshua. This is made by a company called Wisdom Tree that made unlicensed Nintendo games. So that is pretty cool to have one of those. I didn't see any comps on eBay for those particular games, or that one. So it's pretty interesting to have. So let's put some batteries in there and see how it works. All right, let's see if it turns on. The screen did something. Well, nothing. Let me get another set of batteries just to be safe. All right, here we go. Second set of batteries. Nothing. Well, see, the screen flickers. There it goes. Screen's black now. Let's see if it's the game. Interesting. Well, we're going to call that one dead. So there you have it, guys. We had a handful of consoles that worked, a handful that didn't. So we ended up with 3 working Nintendo Wiis, a working PlayStation Portable 2001, a working Xbox 360. We've got a dead Game Boy Pocket, a dead, actually I'll bring the camera over there. You guys can kind of see some of the mess that I've created behind here. All right, so there's all the trash from the stickers and the random crap that I was pulling off of here. So here we go. So we've got 2 dead PS1s. We've got a dead, well, a Wii that powers on but does not have a working optical drive. We have a Xbox One that doesn't power on, and we have a Game Gear that does not power on. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I jumped into these consoles. What we're going to do is we're going to put the sold comps up over a working and non-working console throughout the video. And all of these are going to go on eBay as non-working, and we can see if we can at least get our money back off of them. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.